Hey guys, Jonathan and Susie Lamb here. Just wanted to take a moment and first thank everyone for your
Yeah.
incredible support. Obviously,
Sometimes in life, silence speaks louder than every word spoken in a crowded room. On Monday, May 18th, 2026, at Gateway Church in Southlake, Texas, the women who had sat with Joni Lamb for decades gathered to mourn her. Pastors wept. Old friends told stories of morning coconut coffee, beach selfies, and late-night phone calls. Doug Weiss, her husband of less than 3 years, stepped to the microphone. Her daughters Rachel and Rebecca spoke through tears about a mother who never slowed down, even when her body was breaking. It was emotional. It was moving. It was carefully orchestrated. But one chair remained painfully empty. Before we go deeper, everything in this video comes from public records, court documents, investigative journalism by the Roy's Report, Trinity Foundation findings, state licensing boards, and major news outlets. Where something is disputed, we will say it clearly. This is not gossip. This is documented truth. Joni Lamb's only son, Jonathan, was not there. Joni Lamb, co-founder and president of Daystar television network, left this earth on May 7th, 2026, at the age of 65. Just 11 days later, her memorial became one of the most discussed moments in recent Christian media history, not only for who spoke, but especially for who was missing. The choice of venue shocked many. Gateway Church, once a powerhouse, was still recovering from a devastating scandal. Its founder, Robert Morris, had only weeks earlier been released from jail after pleading guilty to child sex abuse charges. He had just walked free. The church had just settled a multi-million-dollar retirement battle with him. And in that heavy atmosphere, they chose to hold Joni Lamb's memorial service. The timing raised serious questions across the Christian world. Yet the most powerful statement that day came from silence. Jonathan Lamb, the son who was once prepared and chosen by his late father Marcus Lamb to lead Daystar into the future, was completely absent. No appearance, no words, no seat at his mother's farewell. Why? Because this was not just a death. This was the heartbreaking end of a very public family collapse. In late 2024, Jonathan and Susie publicly alleged that a family member had sexually abused their 5-year-old daughter, and that Joni had known about it and tried to cover it up. Joni denied every allegation strongly. Police investigated, but filed no charges. The family was torn apart. Jonathan was later fired from Daystar. He raised serious concerns about finances, including a $100,000 honeymoon charged to the ministry credit card, heavy personal use of the Daystar jet, and questions surrounding Doug Weiss's quick divorce and remarriage to his mother. A secretly recorded mediation session with Jimmy Evans went viral and shocked many who heard it. When Joni's health suddenly declined, Jonathan and Susie say they were never even informed she was dying, even though they were in the same area. They never got to say goodbye. At the memorial, Doug Weiss spoke of Joni's deep love for Jesus and her consistent character. Rachel and Rebecca shared touching memories of their mother's unstoppable passion for ministry. Longtime friends, Kendra Kelly Dean, Cindy Johnston, April Osteen Simons, and Anna Kendall all gave warm tributes. On the surface, it looked like a heartfelt farewell. But many watching closely could not ignore the bigger picture, the serious questions that have surrounded Daystar in recent years. Massive increases in compensation, expensive jet travel, the honeymoon expenses that were initially charged to the ministry, the departure of more than 24 ministries, and the troubling allegations regarding Doug Weiss's counseling practices that were documented by the Roy's Report and state authorities. Joni Lamb built a network that brought hope, faith, and encouragement to millions of people around the world. That impact was real, and it deserves to be acknowledged with respect. But the same ministry that boldly preached truth, transparency, and biblical accountability for decades is now being asked to live by those same standards. The empty chair where Jonathan should have been sitting will be remembered for a long time. That silence carried more weight than any speech. It spoke of broken trust, deep pain, family division, and the heavy cost of unresolved conflict.
This is not just about one family or one network. This moment has become a mirror for the entire Christian broadcasting world. Will Daystar choose full transparency and genuine accountability? Or will it continue protecting its image at all costs? Millions of faithful supporters who have given for years deserve clear answers. If you care about truth, integrity, and real reformation in the church, this story is not over. Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. We read them. Share this video if you believe accountability matters in the house of God. Subscribe and stay with us as this important story continues to unfold. Thank you for watching until the end. God bless you.